Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the graduates of the Faculty of Arts, Law, and Education, and the Faculty of Science, Technology, and Environment. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the Chancellor's party.
Wan gabu kedil mak lekko baka kajagai.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Good morning, everyone. Your Excellency, the Honorable Dr. Hilda Heine, President of the Republic of the Marshall Islands, First Gentleman, Mr. Thomas Kilner, Cabinet Ministers and Members of Parliament, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, members of the Judiciary, Council and Senate of the University, Vice Chancellor and President, graduates, distinguished guests, families, and friends. It is my honor and pleasure to welcome you all to the first graduation session for this week for the conferring of degrees and the awarding of diplomas and certificates. As Pro-Chancellor and Chair of the Council, it is my duty this morning to open the ceremony, and I now formally do so. This morning's ceremony is a very special occasion for all our graduates and their families. It is special also because we will be installing the 26th Chancellor, the Honorable Dr. Hilda Heine, President of the Republic of the Marshall Islands. This is a particularly historic moment for us because Dr. Heine will be the first ever female Chancellor of the University of the South Pacific. It is my honor and privilege to invite you, Your Excellency, to formally accept the invitation to be Chancellor for this year.
I, Hilda Kathy Heine, President of the Republic of the Marshall Islands, accept the Chancellorship of the University of the South Pacific, and on behalf of the Office of the President of the Republic of the Marshall Islands, pledge to uphold the Charter and statutes of the University.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I now invite the Vice Chancellor and President, Professor Pal Ahluwalia, to present his report. Professor Ahluwalia.
Chancellor, Her Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Marshall Islands, Dr. Hilda Heine, the Pro-Chancellor and Chair of Council of the University of the South Pacific, Mr. Winston Thompson, Honorable Ministers and senior officials of the Fijian government, ambassadors, high commissioners, and members of the diplomatic corps, heads of regional and international organizations, members of Council, Senate and their committees, members of the university senior management team, graduates, families and friends, members of staff and friends, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, Nisambula Vinaka, Namaste, and warm Pacific greetings to you all. It gives me great pleasure to join the Pro-Chancellor in welcoming you to the University of the South Pacific's second graduation ceremony for 2019 and the first of this session. I'd like to especially welcome the University's Chancellor, Her Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Marshall Islands, Dr. Hilda Heine, who's officiating at her first university graduation since taking up the role of Chancellor from the 1st of July this year. Thank you, Your Excellency, for gracing this occasion and making it so much more special for our graduates, especially given that you are the first female Chancellor of the University. A very warm welcome also to all our graduates. I'm delighted that so many of you have joined us today, and it's a great honor to welcome you all from such a diverse community, including those who have traveled far from their island homes. This graduation over three sessions will see 1,735 graduates receive their certificates, diplomas, and degrees, one of the highest so far for USP, which is why this graduation is being held over 2 days and in 3 sessions, reflecting a consistent and significant increase in the number of graduates over the years. The students of Pacific TAFE will graduate in the second session this afternoon, while students from the Faculty of Business and Economics will graduate tomorrow morning. Overall, of the 1,735 graduates, I'm pleased to announce that 65% are females, and this is an increase of 5% compared to our last graduation held earlier in March this year. I think this augurs really well for the future of the Pacific. This morning's graduation ceremony is for the graduates from the Faculty of Arts, Law and Education, and the Faculty of Science, Technology and Environment. We have 258 graduates from FALE and 202 from FSTE. I'm proud to mention that in this session we have 14 graduates who will receive their master's degree and 2 who will receive their PhD for FALE, while for FSTE we will have 19 graduates who will also receive their master's degrees and 4 will receive their PhD. These are significant numbers and testimony to the quality and excellence that is prevalent within our university. Graduates, I'm delighted to be here with you today on this important occasion in your lives. To each of you, I offer my congratulations. What you have achieved in completing a degree is a significant accomplishment. Regardless of your chosen field of study, graduation signifies the culmination of several years of hard work on your part. Today is a celebration of your efforts and also offers a time for us to thank the academic and professional staff who've been absolutely committed to help you achieve your learning goals. Thanks must also go to the family and friends, employers, colleagues, and mentors who have played such an important role in the success of each graduate. You can all be justly proud of your efforts. At this juncture, I'd like to ask all our graduates to stand up, please. And let's thank all the people who've supported you with a round of warm applause. I think we could make a little more noise for all the work they've done for you. Come on. That's it. All right. Thank you. Please be seated. It's they who have worked hard to ensure that you're able to graduate today. While this is a day of celebration, it also represents a point of departure for some of you from studying at the University of South Pacific to a new stage where you have the opportunity to make your mark in the community. The university has endeavored to instill in you a body of knowledge and a set of qualities that will prepare you for your future life. However, the true value of your education lies in how you use this knowledge for the greater good of your communities, your countries, and the Pacific region as a whole. Your lifelong relationship with USP continues today as it started the first day when you entered one of our 14 campuses. You are members of an international community of USP graduates. Please make use of our alumni network and keep in touch as you continue your journey through life. I implore you to continue to live by the values of our university in all that you do. Embody excellence, embrace innovation, uphold the highest ethical standards, and operate with integrity, be respectful, and celebrate diversity. In all that you do, never, never settle for second best. The Pacific, as we know, is faced with great insecurities as a result of climate change that challenges our livelihoods, and for some of us, our sovereignty. Equally, the Pacific already has demonstrated to the world its innovative nature and capacity for resilience. Graduates, today I challenge you to take the best of our insights, experiences, and knowledge and turn them into actions in order to improve people's lives and prospects. But let me now share some accomplishments and aspirations of the university. Some of the work that we've done so far this year, as well as the initiations of some key projects. The University Forum on Learning and Teaching with the theme, The Best Possible Outcome for All Learners, was held recently at the Japan ICT Center and chartered new approaches essential to our students' success. In terms of research, researchers from the UK and Innovation, UKRI, One Ocean Hub Global Challenges Research Fund joined an international team for a workshop in Cape Town. The One Ocean Hub is an ambitious £22 million program aimed at transforming the global response to the urgent challenges of oceans law, science, and governance. And USP researchers have been awarded an initial £1.6 million to lead key areas of the research for this 5-year project. And in June, as of June this year, we had 95 new publications, of which 75 were journal articles, and a total of 250 publications is estimated for this year, which will be our largest ever, which shows the commitment to research excellence that this university embodies. USP played an important role in the provision of technical expertise to the Pacific delegations to the International Maritime Organization through our Micronesian Center for Sustainable Transport, which is based in the Republic of the Marshall Islands, and its law faculty by providing online learning opportunities through its regional ICT facilities. And the USP Net infrastructure upgrade funded by New Zealand is another crucial project that we're implementing, which will mitigate against the threat of the end-of-life satellite infrastructure so crucial for regional connectivity for the majority of our campuses. The university, as you all know, has already signed a partnership with Australia worth $84 million and is currently working towards signing a new partnership with MFAT New Zealand, which we hope will be concluded by the end of this year. But allow me also to briefly reflect on our aspirations. The university is focused on effectively addressing the needs of the region, establishing its international reputation, and fostering regionalism. The university will continue to focus on enhancing its capacities in varying facets to deliver quality education to our member countries, engage in meaningful research, value-adding innovations and entrepreneurship, and ensuring that our graduates, just like you, are job-ready with the necessary attributes that will enable you to resolve the social and development issues encountered by our region. We at the university remain aspirational, energetic, and committed to change and success, ensuring an enduring partnership with each of you. And there's little doubt that the knowledge, skills, and values that you've developed during your studies here at USP will help you become leaders within your communities well into the future. I urge you to use your new credentials from your university to good effect. We live in particularly unsettling times where the world is facing problems of enormous gravity. As our most recent graduates, you will undoubtedly bring a unique perspective to these issues and their impact on our societies. I have no doubt that it's amongst our newest graduates that the solutions to some of these most challenging and intractable problems will be found. As we celebrate your achievements, we're also looking to the future and the phenomenal potential that you have to benefit your community. Your study has empowered you to cultivate strong roots within your community, to allow you to maintain links with local issues and struggles, whilst realizing that these are inextricably linked to global imperatives. Together, we're on the way to shaping the future. Futures are forged by the choices we make today and the way we decide to transfer the knowledge that we have acquired and to make our own ripples throughout our world. Futures are forged by the choices and how we decide to transfer that knowledge that we have acquired. It's an honor for me to address you on a day in which you celebrate one of life's great milestones. Your family and friends have supported your ambition, drive, and focus. I wish you every success and encourage you to be bold and to give back to the communities that have not only sustained you, but have enabled you to shape a better future for all of us. Vinaka Vakalevu, Dhanyawad, thank you, and God bless you.
I thank the Vice-Chancellor for his report, and let me join him in offering the congratulations of the Council to all those who will be graduating today. Our deep congratulations to you all. I now invite the Chancellor to deliver her address. Chancellor.
The Pro-Chancellor and Chair of the Council of the University of the South Pacific, Mr. Winston Thompson, Vice-Chancellor and President, Professor Paul Haluwalia, Honorable Ministers and senior officials of the Fijian government, Excellencies and members of the Diplomatic Corps, heads of regional and international organizations, members of Council, Senate, and their committees, members of the USP senior management team, graduates, their families and friends, members of staff and students, ladies and gentlemen. Yagwe, and a very good morning to you all. Before I proceed, I ask that we all observe a moment of silence in honor of the passing of two distinguished Pacific leaders, the Prime Minister of Tonga, His Excellency Akisi Pohiva, who would be laid to rest in the Kingdom of Tonga today, and former President of the Republic of the Marshall Islands, and Irojalabalab, His Excellency Madakabua, who passed away in Honolulu, Hawaii yesterday. I am greatly honored to be able to make a few remarks on this unique occasion and to express to you graduates my heartiest congratulations on your achievements. It is also my pleasure to commence my short term of service as Chancellor of the University of the South Pacific. I am very conscious that I am following in the footsteps of many distinguished leaders from 12 member countries of USP, including the first chancellor from the Marshall Islands, President Eni Roslablab Amada Kabua. As a national leader, I get a unique sense of belonging when I realize I am actually a stakeholder, a co-owner in this great enterprise, in this great partnership. USP, envisioned by the leaders of our region, patiently fostered and nurtured by successive Pacific Island governments, and converted by USP leadership and dedicated professionals from a mere idea to a constructive and living institution that we have today. All this was done and executed in the face of indescribable setbacks, little money, challenges in geographical and logistics, incredible cultural diversities and language, incomparable differences in natural resource endowment, and different colonial and political experiences. I believe the great secret to our collective strength lies in our sheer ability to continue to build and strengthen our own respective countries, while recognizing when to subordinate our needs as individual partners to the overarching interests of the common will. Some people have called this Pacific solidarity. I believe this is the underlying magic if we should ever want to systematically cultivate a truly Pacific perspective, our Pacific way of knowing, our point of reference. Even a strong ship must have a mooring. Whether the subject matter is a research program, technology, academic pursuits, or challenges of climate change, they all must spring from and converge on a common need, a common purpose. The question is, how do we creatively and constructively translate our differences and diversities, our latent talents and limited resources into strength? And that is when the University of the South Pacific comes in. With your creativity, your constructive analytical powers. And I don't just say these things because I want to make you comfortable. But the entire region, and I dare say beyond our borders, there is acknowledgement of what this university has done for the people, institutions, and development of this region. And I should know, because as former college president, former secretary of education, and as former Minister of Education, and now as President, I bear witness to the products, outcome in my own country. Everywhere I observe in key policy-making positions, there sits a graduate from either the foundation, undergraduate, or postgraduate programs of USP. I can see in real and tangible form the transformation in the horizon of our human resources capabilities. I can see also a strong and similar trend emerging at rapid speed in regional organizations. The once elusive goal of self-reliance, both at national and regional level, is now finally within reach. I am grateful that USP had so far escaped the usual criticism that universities are monolithic institutions, forever buried and entrenched in their own academic pursuits and research, incapable of changing, incapable of taking its gift of knowledge to the community. May you never take that route. The region is proud of your accomplishments. However, your proven record above allows you little time to rest on your oars, now or into the future. They say that if you want things done, take them to the one who is the busiest. USP is called upon to seek viable and effective solutions to climate change, and to do so with unrestrained speed, for the clock is ticking for the critically vulnerable ones among us. An article appeared in the Economist issue of August 17, 2019, entitled, quote, "A World Without Our Beaches," unquote. And it states, quote, "Low-lying atolls like Kiribati may be permanently submerged," unquote. We know that Kiribati's fate is the same fate as Tuvalu, Marshall Islands, and all low-lying atolls in the region. I commend USP for the quality and relevance of its research program at the cutting edge of climate change adaptation and mitigation, and further challenge this institution to consider the establishment of an atoll center of excellence that would catalyze research, policy, and strategies to safeguard the frontline vulnerable countries. The Atoll Center of Excellence is important because what happens to atoll countries will certainly happen to bigger island nations. The RMI USP Center would be pleased to host such a center. I urge you to use every means in your intellectual powers to bombard ceaselessly every door to the world community and remind the polluters of their moral duty to the vulnerable. Point out to them from your research irrefutable proofs of the multifaceted threats that envelop us, from the loss of land to the very existence of our culture and way of life, of the increase in oceanic temperature, which causes tuna migration, of the damage to our soil from increased salinity, of increase in complexity in lifestyle diseases, and of the shifting in crop patterns. In the Marshall Islands, we have a legacy that has been with us for nearly 7 decades. The nuclear legacy of the nuclear weapons testing program. We have lived with it, and it has become part of our lives. It surrounds us. We know when and how it happened, and yet we have very little knowledge of its long-term effects on land contamination and future habitability. We have little understanding of its long-term effect on the sea environment and the health and well-being of our people. I am dangling that carrot as bait. Perchance it might whet the appetite of USP research scientists to take a look. I understand that more and more young women, in fact, a higher percentage of those graduating today are women, and they have taken up the challenge of achieving higher qualification, and I want to especially acknowledge your roles in building our region today and well into the future. Up to now, I have reserved my comments to the most important people on whose honor and behalf the celebrating ceremony is being held, the graduates. So graduates, the diploma you will soon be holding in your hand will mean nothing if you ever forget who you are. It will have no meaning if you ever forget that you have come from the bosom of caring and loving families, that you have been reared in the midst of communities that fed you with a strong dose of cultural values and traditions concerned with the livelihood and the prosperity of your neighbors. Be humble and grateful in your accomplishments. Boast of your academic achievements if you must, but serve your families, your communities, your country, and the region. I remind you of what the Apostle Paul said, and I quote, "Though I speak with the tongues of men and angels and have not charity, I am become a sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal." Ni sampula komoltada.
I thank the Chancellor for that inspiring address that clearly indicates that she will be a champion of the university throughout her chancellorship over the coming year. I now invite the Chancellor to confer the degrees and award the diplomas and certificates of the University to those who have completed the requirements laid down by the Senate. Will all those who are here to be conferred degrees and awarded diplomas and certificates please stand?
I, Hilda Kathy Heine, President of the Republic of the Marshall Islands and Chancellor of the University of the South Pacific, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Charter and statutes, now confer the degrees and award the diplomas and certificates of the university to those who, present and in absentia, have completed the requirements laid down by the Senate.
Graduates, please be seated. I now call upon Dr. Kanisi Kendrayati, the Dean of the Faculty of Arts, Law and Education, to present those who have been conferred degrees and awarded diplomas and certificates to the Chancellor. Dr. Kendrayati.
Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you, on behalf of the Faculty of Arts, Law and Education, the following persons upon whom you have conferred degrees and awarded diplomas and certificates. Doctor of Philosophy in Education, thesis title, Assessing Instructional Leadership Practices, the Case of Fijian Secondary School Principals, Ronald Rajesh Kumar. Doctor of Philosophy in Laws, thesis title, Countering Corruption in Fiji, a Multifaceted Approach with Case Study of Land Transport Authority, Suruj Prasad Sharma. Master of Arts in History, Afzana Miha Anzeg. Master of Arts in Literature, Sangeeta Sharma Ram. Master of Arts in Social Policy, Dilitiana Maureen Balenambuli. Master of Education, Kapua Ua Ioelu Eli. Varanisese Tangimaudhia Ngaunindali. Misikata Faletiute Iolomi. Nancy Nangana Kosiko. Ashmin Lata Manor Lal. Sairusi Nawangambuli Lui. Jalal Uddin Mohammed. Vinita Vikashni Lata Prasad. Kamni Koshal Sharma. Master of Laws, Sunita Devi Pillai. Postgraduate Diploma in Arts, Barbara Erika Fatiaki. Sam Kayapam. Sandhya Kumari. Angeline Ranjita Narayan. Shalini Wati Ram. Shireen Sanjani Reddy. Mirini Sornamata. Malakai Wanga. Postgraduate Diploma in Education, Laae Apisai. Saleni Sangita Chand. Sagita Shiwagni Del. Sonia Ashwini Devi. Suwastika Devi. Vinita Devi. Yonel Nimwen Harrison. Shashi Kiran Lata. Hulita Lolohea Lingambalavu. Erenite Monite. Ajeshni Ashikanand. Kusutino Paulo Natutusau. Komal Kritika Prasad. Payal Priya Prasad. Ranil Rinesh Prasad. Merendani Sena. Judy Shem. Darshana Devi Singh. Malia Makitalena Sio. Anna Sorovi. Rotina Tebuaka. Laisa Bunawa. Asilika Naomi Wangalevu. Postgraduate certificate in gender studies. Faui Diana Petelama Manuela. Judith Waleni Sia. Postgraduate certificate in tertiary teaching. Atika Avikashni. Ashnil Vinay Chand. Ashrita Devi Lingam. Diana Hinj Salili. Temi Tabe. Serupepeli Junior Tanyibakatini. Graduate certificate in education. Fulori Dhabukiliu. Raturaiki Wasa Loana Kandavu. Shashia Shabnanaz. Sumit Narayan. Sarah Naivo Nasoki. Rajneel Rohitesh Prakash. Ross Charles Vamarasi. Bachelor of Arts, Mitieli Serumbalewai. Rusi Betero. Ulamila Monica Vangivanua. Abhishek Shaolin Chand. Marjorie De Rerangea. Kritika Rukmani Devi. Shalja Gitanjali. Alevina Tinai Kalondau. Josefa Kotombalabu. Jesoni Nanga. Laisa Andituranga Nainoka. Laiseana Nasinga. Nawa Natau. Sevanaia Nabuasese. Anna Golovaki. Saula Irnasau Michael Saumaka. Ilaisa George Senimoli. Asenate Naulangi Seru. Mariana Balata Tikoi Solomone. Josefa Turanga. Sofia Gloria Bondosese. Solomone Volau. Vaiti Bua. Ane Bukiawa. Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Laws, Payal Jaishari Kumar. Tevita Nasendra Lalama. Natalie Elizabeth Raikan Roca. Huzaifa Salawuddin. Bachelor of Arts and Graduate Certificate in Education, Aaron Abhishek. Zinat Natasha Ali. Anish Chand. Ashna Amrita Chand. Manisha Swastika Chandra. Shinal Swatha Devi. Seron Shiwagani Ganda. Vandana Mala Ganda. Apana Namrata Kumar. Rajiv Avin Kumar. Varanisese Nameha Kurialabo. Archana Shayal Lata. Dipshika Manu. Kunal Krishnil Naika. Aaron Ernest Prasad. Roma Sharon Raj. Tulia Rokombeta. Sonal Priya Singh. Cecilia Wanisaiki. Ziying Wang. Bachelor of Commerce and Bachelor of Laws, Sonia Shayal Chand. Prashant Kavit Sushil. Bachelor of Education, Talupe Fusi. Atelina Kailea. Leisale Roberts. Amit Singh. Ainise Aloma Tapue Elu Elu. Bachelor of Education, Early Childhood and Care, Nelma Nabu. Vicky Vikeshni Ram. Bachelor of Education, Early Childhood Education, Ranjani Ganda. Sharon Kumari. Ranjita Devi Singh. Bachelor of Education, Primary, Sarah Nawenga Betevua. Ranjeshni Lata Ram. Bachelor of Education, Special and Inclusive Education, Shavani Shandya Reddy. Bachelor of Laws, Shigufa Shahina Hali. Tevita Uluimbao Dangilamba. Rahul Avinash Chand. Shivnil Nishan Chandra. Andikelera Rokolemba Kindidromo. Tanisha Lal. Atikalata. Arieta Babuhano Leweni Saukawa. Isireli Nukunindakai Nasova. Davina Samantha Nathan. Ro Akosita Maramanito Kula Nayadalebu. Anisa Fazimin Nisha. Peter Pranesh. Nicole Nolin Lily Prasad. Luciana Randini Matai. Sainiana Wangai Nambete Ranronro. Yosefo Loloma Rusangolul. Kelera Vakayanga Viniu Saulinga. Peter Vakavaka Sunguturanga. Varanisese Monica Tambuhakia. Lose Tuihe Ofa e Tahafe. Tomu Tawake. Mere Tuavi. Raturakuita Sole Sole Bakalalambure. Aminisitai Vikila. Virisila Nama Bode. Yandiveti Bernadette Bukalokalo. Josephine Mother Bunise. Losalini Wangambada. Bachelor of Science and Graduate Certificate in Education, Shivanjali Dugeshwari Krishna. Aman Ritesh Kumar. Shayal Swastika Kumar. Manisha Kumari. Shavneet Prasad. Cynthia Shastrika Prasad. Serwaya Yaubiri. Diploma in Early Childhood Education and Care, Vijeta Vikashni Beg. Melita Karen Lynn Delaimbao. Shakuntala Devi. Rosie Kumar. Shiwashni Swastika Nandani. Manjula Wati. Certificate in Teaching Primary, Sangeeta Das. Meena Lakshmi. Milinia Nasinga. Certificate in Teaching Secondary, Asena Tangutu Mboseniasana. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the graduates of the Faculty of Arts, Law and Education.
Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, in honor of our newly installed and very first female USB Chancellor, Dr. Hilda Heine, the USB Student Graduation Choir, together with Pacifica Voices, would like to perform a Marshallese folk song which expresses gratitude and love for God and the Marshall Islands. The opening verse translates, "Wake up and see today's beauty. Wake up with knowledge. Let's look up to our God, so He can help and strengthen us." The various atolls of the Marshall Islands have come here today. Let's show our gratitude and lift the names of our islands. More Dada.
I thank the choir for that rendition of the Marshall Islands song. I now call upon Dr. Angela Jokan, Dean of the Faculty of Science, Technology and Environment, to present those who have been conferred degrees, awarded diplomas and certificates to the Chancellor. Dr. Jokan.
Chancellor, I have the honor to present on behalf of the Faculty of Science, Technology and Environment the following persons upon whom you have conferred degrees and awarded diplomas and certificates. Doctor of Philosophy in Engineering, thesis title, Electroencephalography, Signal Classification and its Application to Brain-Computer Interface Systems using Computational Intelligence Techniques, Shiv Kumar. Doctor of Philosophy in Engineering, thesis title, Protein Fold Recognition, Structure Class Prediction, and Modular Recognition Features Detection using Computational Intelligent Methodologies, Ronesh Asnil Sharma. Doctor of Philosophy in Marine Science, thesis title, Ecosystem-Based Management, a holistic approach to sustainable management of tuna fisheries in the Pacific Islands, Satalaka Petaya. Master of Information Systems, Ashmita Pritika Chand. Arpana Sandhya Dev. Anil Vikash Karan. Nizam Ahmed Khan. Master of Science in Biology, Mitesh Trikam. Master of Science in Climate Change, Felipe Veisa. Master of Science in Chemistry, Joachim Emeka Arikibe. Payal Kirtika Kumar. Master of Science in Computing Science, Vinay Prakash Mehta. Master of Science in Engineering, Samuela Talekidakau Rokodakau. Master of Science in Environmental Science, Namrata Arishma Chand. Master of Science in Information Systems, Emmanuel Vimlesh Reddy. Master of Science in Marine Science, Laura Virginia Williams. Master of Science in Physics, Sione Louis Tausinga. Postgraduate Diploma in Arts, Melelatu na Makasiale. Geeta Anjali Singh. Postgraduate Diploma in Climate Change, Barnabas Koroa. Margaret Ruth Matakitonga Lolo. Asinate Ratu Balaitangona Namuaira. Ratu Ravulo Seruiratu Naulu Matua. Varea Fesaitu Romanu. Seriana Kumbe Seavula. Te Kimwau Osiawa Te Toa Tapunawasi. Fileti Uhatafe. Postgraduate Diploma in Information Technology, Pranesh Chand. Shinal Shivani Chand. Nitendra Gounder. Ashnil Rohit Kumar. Safia Shamiza Noor. Anil Singh. Jessica Vijay Kumar Solanki. Fariha Kausar Tafzil. Postgraduate Diploma in Science, Viliame Duavakadangi. Tejal Tanisha Maharaj. Gabriel Selema Jacob Mara. Emerita Sefosa. Navitalai Natahiwai Tamwalevu. Tarau Jenis Tanga. Lin Tuingere Vuli. Bachelor of Arts, Mbasalusalu Mongindrao. Losalini Valeova Laura Vakavaka. Alista Joshua. Afoa Falo Ulimborotu Kahele Kiel. Taraivini Marama. Saula Mule. Susana Lewatu Nadolarara. Rupeni Turangawale Naulu Matua. Nitel Nibharni Pile. Alena Ranandi. Shania Shabnam. Rajneesh Chandra Singh. Naomi Sura. Isita Prakash. Inise Seni Rauvula. Amalaini Senilemba Taoi. Bachelor of Arts, Environmental Management, Priya Darshini. Kelera Lotu Mutungari Davetawalu. Mesake Ioane Koroi Maravu. Leilani Sisilangakali Ma. Veronica Dua Naunge. Pasimada Watinoa Owens. Iosefo Ramai Rakasinga. Metia Senirosi Ratuyawa. Meiva Setoka. Fulori Tale Tawakindina. Rosemary Ringamoto Vafo'o. Bachelor of Arts Marine Management, Amitesh Avishek Kumar. Olivia Melissa Vakadengu. Bachelor of Engineering, Electrical and Electronics, Melvin Nikhil Chand. Ratutevita Daivalu. Samuela Tukana Jr. Marika Karawalevu. Victor Sola Kolitangane. Ulayasi Nambisika Kuruyawa. Bernadette Gabriela Pesamino. Ilisoni Tukalo. Bachelor of Engineering Mechanical, Trevor Musai. Shivlesh Shalvin Kisun. Philip Albert Christopher Pesamino. Shivneel Singh. Bachelor of Geospatial Science, Aliti Mbuli Langere Dwayne Beitaki. Miriam Brown Bura. Tamarisi Langia Koroichuta. Tarusila Lomani Ngasevakatini. Elizabeth Vakaola Ravonu. Bachelor of Science, Wani Wanga Jacinta Vikamatana. Bandhana Devi. Madhavi Mayuri Devi. Shainika Nishita Devi. Vinyana Mbiu Ndui Tuturanga. Rani Genevieve Christina Dutt. Susie Joy Elliott. Misaele Ngande. Prashnil Manish Gounder. Vincent Wing Hong Huang. Nutea Katea. Titie Junior Afua Hivaha Kaufusi. Antoinette Daniela Kitione. Kishan Kumar. Michelle Sharon Kumar. Hehea Vasitai Lino. Amelia Murideva. Manasa Rangelengele Naenge. Shalene Sandhyanandam. Nitasa Nilan Narayan. Payal Pritika Narayan. Atilaite Navuni. Anjini Nishika. Vaisinia Lupe Tangaheletu Offa. David Wesley Penne. Nitesh Prasad. Ronald Ritesh Prasad. Vinay Vinesh Prasad. Sylvia Anushka Ramas. Saini Tausakula Rongoiruwai. Sakeasi Rasanga Rokatakala. Ana Senialewa Rokatongalevu. Shayal Shagrika. Jashnil Sharma. Azeka Yashna Swami. Emily Rose Niluvu Uluimalolo. Mary Frances Vamarasi. Taraivini Moala Nakaudhiri Verevondi. Epeli Kalaungata Wanga. Bachelor of Science, Environmental Science. Christian Yves David Amato Ali. Verenaisi Nakari Bakani. Ateda Anditewa the Kaumbora. Andimere Dometa. Pretisha Devi. Tony Justin. Viniana Eakoro. Merendani Kurusinga. Emori Raimuria Lalakumaduata. Luciana Anditamana Mungandrau Muamua. Namisha Nitika. Anisa Vakarewasa Pateresia. Noelani Francesca Posala. Alexio Antonio Rambaca. Tarisi Masi Raviri. Filna Gusi Taniveke. Alamoana Tofuola. Shireen Esther Turanga. Pare Henrietta Vunimoli. Jordan Maxwell Rajiv Went. Bachelor of Science, Marine Science, Media Henry. Seni John. Emoni Muatamu. Nikhil Nitesh Prasad. Amanda Cecilia Frances Squire-Hoy. Eleanor Tinani Vakasawa. Susana Vulawalu. Diploma in Information Systems, Unise Votu Tuivanga. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the graduates of the Faculty of Science, Technology and Environment.
Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, the USB Student Graduation Choir and Pacifica Voices would now like to perform Spirit by Beyonce, which is dedicated to all our wonderful graduates to celebrate your great achievements. This song declares your destiny is coming close. Stand up and fight. Spirit, watch the heavens open. Spirit can hear it calling. So go into that far-off land and be one with the great I Am. Your soloists are Jeremy, Jedediah, and Evaleti.
Usikwa Hey, we in it. Hey, for the very first time, with a melody that pulls you towards it, painting pictures of paradise, saying, rise up to the light in the sky, yeah. What's the light? Lift your heart up, burn your flame through the night. Whoa, Spirit, what's the heavens open? Yeah, Spirit, can you hear it calling? Yeah, and the water's flashing, trying to keep your head afloat. While you're trembling, that's when the magic happens, and the stars get by your side, saying, rise up to the light in the sky, yeah. Let the light lift your heart up, burn your flame through the night, yeah. Spirit, what's the heavens open? Yeah. Can you hear it coming? Your destiny is coming close. Stand up and fight. So go into a fire with the great I am. I am a boy becomes a man. Whoa, Spirit, what's the heavens open? Yeah, Spirit, can you hear it come? Yeah, Spirit, yeah. What's the heavens open, open? Spirit, Spirit, can you hear it calling? Yeah, your destiny is coming close. Stand up and fight. So go into that far land and be one with the great I am.
That was a stirring rendition, and I thank the choir for providing a fitting finale to the graduation ceremony for those who have graduated. Congratulations, and I'm sure those words and performance will resonate in all our minds as we go forward, and something to remind you of the day of your graduation. I now invite Mr. Chesoni Nanga to deliver the address on behalf of the graduates. Mr. Nanga.
the Chancellor, Her Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Marshall Islands, Dr. Hilda Heine, the Pro-Chancellor and Chair of the Council of the University of the South Pacific, Mr. Winston Thompson and Mrs. Winnie Thompson, the Vice-Chancellor and President of the University of the South Pacific, Professor Paul Alawalia, honorable ministers and senior officials of the Fijian government, ambassadors and members of the diplomatic corps, your excellencies, heads of regional and international organizations, members of council, senate, and their committees, members of the University of the South Pacific senior management team, graduates, their families and friends, members of staff and students, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. At this point, I would like to please request the indulgence of my able fellow graduates to rise to their feet. Please turn to your left and take a bow. Now please turn to your right and take a bow. And finally, to the front for a final bow. Thank you. You may be seated. Nisambula Vinaka, my name is Chesoni Mbalei Tilingidananga, and I hail from the village of Nayoti, perched on the rocky hill of Yale in the Kandavo Islands, with maternal links to Tavuki, also in Kandavu. Almost 2 decades ago, I learned at a high school retreat that education is a process of bringing the adult out of a child, and this complex structure of reaching some level of maturity would not be possible for the people you have just honored. When you hear the phrase, it takes a community to raise a child, that cannot be any further from the truth for anyone that was raised up in the Pacific Islands, and the learning environment here at USP is no exception. I reiterate that we need to take time to step back and acknowledge the people that have played pivotal roles in either close proximity or from afar in our journey to reaching this point. To the parents who are with us today to witness your child's achievement, to the grandparents, aunts, uncles, our educators, companions, friends, spouses, single parents who work tirelessly to put food on the table and put their kids through school, to our brothers and sisters who face challenges in silence out there in the region to meet assignment deadlines despite technical difficulties and other factors that may be out of their own control. We honor, congratulate, and commend you for your perseverance. Congratulations, fellow graduates. We have all reached the starting line. Yes, this is a starting line, because it is from this day forward that your newly found or continued dreams will continue and slowly take shape. All those times spent studying all night, which really accounts for 5% of reading, 5% paraphrasing, 10% writing, 20% uploading, deleting, and editing post-Turnitin submission, and 60% of catching up with the Game of Thrones. It's really paid off. In the past, we had given too much credit to noodles as a source of student life sustenance. But today, I pay tribute to the natural resources on campus, to the wuni moli for the enrauni moli, for the zomboy or lemongrass, to the betel nuts, and those poor chili plants. Their involuntary sacrifice was not in vain. But I hope at this point that we have learned the importance of sustainable living by replanting what we take. Then there are spaces like the Whatever Bar, where important friendships are forged and where you get to hear for the first time the voices of those quiet classmates. Back when it was called CRC, it was also a great marshalling area for some of us who had seemed to lost our way to our scheduled tutorials. For those of you who have found creative ways to get extra marks through fun USB activities as volunteers, kudos. And those of you who have volunteered knowing there'll be a great amount of food and drinks at the end, great job. That's survival. For our contribution to the performing arts, visual arts, spoken word, innovative science competitions, debates, quizzes, sports, environmental and humanitarian fight, know that your legacy sets a high standard for your respective communities to work towards and in the hopes of eventually surpassing them. To the circumstances that tested us along the way, and sometimes quite unbearably, we acknowledge you as a permanent building block to our current and future triumphs. That piece of paper you hold in your hand is not only symbolic of your ability to successfully complete academic programs, but it is a remarkable indication of your maturity to communicate and put into practice the years of classroom and lived experience through higher education, especially in education from an institution that is a melting pot of various ethnic and cultural backgrounds. And if you are sitting here today and have neglected to learn at least 2 cultures outside of your own, you'll have to enroll next semester to make sure you do so. As a performing artist and as a working student that have worked in the area of Pacific contemporary dance, I would like to use this platform to encourage you and prospective students to develop your talents. So often, people that have been brave enough to make career out of their passions for the arts or have continued to master their skills have been labeled as less academically inclined. But please, take a look at some of the teachers up front who are renowned for their contribution to Pacific arts and culture. Take a look at the members of the choir, whom without their talents and time, our graduation would not be this spectacular. Take a look at the bold, emerging, and established entrepreneurs of fashion whose works have even triggered academic discussions. And then there are the Pacific visual artists who have exhibited extensively around the world. I applaud you, and I challenge the rest of us to develop what truly distinguishes us from each other. Over the course of my time at USB, I have learned 5 key factors to maximizing your professional output and in the same light, keeping your sanity in check. The 6-letter acronym, REWARD, is a culmination of what I hope will provide you with tools as you step into your respective fields. Reinforce. Reinforce the value of your academic qualifications by getting any type of work experience, or even volunteer at various organizations. Gather friends and initiate activities like environmental restoration, humanitarian work, providing capacity building for marginalized groups, or even setting up a neighborhood watch for your communities. When you reinforce that sort of work ethic and enthusiasm earlier on, you do 2 things. One is that it builds and further strengthens your interpersonal skills, which I understand takes precedence over academic achievement in some employment fields. And second, it teaches us to be aware of the potential social and environmental threats that you can creatively address as a group. Eliminate. Create a culture that eliminates discrimination and prejudice, as they can hold you back from achieving your bigger goals, not only in your professional pathway, but your everyday interaction. Your goal should be about building and strengthening relationships, and if indifference shows its unpleasant face, call it out in a respectful manner. Fostering meaningless biases only brings about long-term stress and anxiety about things you cannot change by yourself. Remember, eliminating any form of discrimination starts with you. Wellness. Mahatma Gandhi once said, and I quote, "It is health that is the real wealth and not pieces of gold and silver," unquote. And as you reflect on that, please train yourself to manage your priorities. Do not take work home. I know that it is easier said than done, but if work continues to impose on majority of your work, of your time outside of working hours, then you deny yourself the joy of truly living. Surround yourself with people who will lift you up and genuinely be happy for you when you succeed, and vice versa. Learn to hold your tongue in the most frustrating of times, as the words that leave your lips generates its own devastating manifestations on the wellness of those around you, and in most cases, it is the people we love. Attitude. When you wake up in the morning, choose to be happy, as that sets a foundation of how your day is going to play out. Happiness is a choice, and it is not captured through the affirmations or actions of others. It comes from within. Despite the miserable situations we are cornered with some days, we can always choose to be happy. Psychologists have stated that relationships are key to long-term happiness. reevaluate. At some point, you might have to reevaluate yourself, whether it be upskilling for better opportunities within your organization, a yearning for a better spiritual footing, building healthier relationships, and even the possibility of changing careers. But whatever the case may be, just remember, the most valuable contribution you can make is being respectful to one another. Lastly, diligence. Do not work hard, do not just work hard, but work smart. Be a problem solver. And if you help create a problem, be quick to come up with a solution. Be accountable to the most minute part of your work, and you will conscientiously create an awareness and prowess for the most complex tasks. Learn to actively listen than just hearing. Learn to analyze situations and not just take them for the way they're presented. And learn to share your ideas as much as you take and incorporate them in your professional and personal growth. Finally, I am deeply honored to have been given this opportunity to speak for and on behalf of the graduating class of 2019. I hope that your journey was as intense, challenging, mind-numbing, body-aching, sleep-deprived, and yet rewarding as it should be for higher education, because getting to this point is a luxury that is not accorded to everyone. I leave you with these wise words from the late Dr. Maya Angelou, and I quote, my mission in life is not to merely survive, but to thrive, and to do so with some passion, some compassion, some honor, and some style, unquote. All the very best in your future undertaking, graduates. Thank you very much for your attention, and remember, no one ever works in isolation, so please be kind to one another. And God bless us all.
Our esteemed graduates, we honor your great achievement today with the USB anthem. The chorus declares, sons and daughters of the Pacific, arise and acclaim. The garland of achievement, sweet fragrance of fame. Our USB Student Graduation Choir and Pacifica Voices. Your soloists are Tupo and Romeo. The USB anthem.
University of the South Pacific, the land spread out as free, but have grown weak, our songs of triumph is heard, our songs of triumph is heard. Our canoe is now sailing, the islands our home, awaiting expectations of welcome and return, our welcome and return.
let me thank on all our behalfs that stirring rendition of the university song. And as you go forth from today, I hope among the memories that you will remember of your time at the university is that farewelling you on that note, for you to be able to remember that this last finale that the university has staged for you. I thank also Her Excellency, President of the Republic of the Marshall Islands, for dignifying our event this morning, to enable your graduation to be conducted in the most dignified of manners. And I thank Her Excellency for availing herself. I would also like to thank all those who have contributed to making today's event so successful. As you know, many work behind the scenes. They're unseen in enabling an event like this to be able to be conducted so successfully. And I would like to thank the Vice Chancellor and the senior management of the university, the Council and the Senate Secretariat, Student Administrative Services, particularly who have worked so hard, the Estates and Infrastructure, the Faculty of Arts, Law and Education, the Faculty of Science, Technology and Environment, Marketing, the Security section of the university, the student choir, of course, I've already acknowledged, and I thank them once again on all our behalfs, especially the director, Mr. Iglesi Ete, for his innovative contribution to the performance of the choir. I'm sure that we will all remember. And for many we cannot identify who have contributed in one way or another to today's events. Perhaps as a final token of recognition and appreciation, I can ask the graduates to stand and thank everyone around them for this event. Please rise. Thank you. You may remain standing as we come now to the final event, which is the valediction, as we conclude today's events. And we congratulate you once again, and may you go forth and make a name for yourselves and for your countries and communities in the years ahead. Congratulations again. Could I ask the audience to please rise? If we can all rise for the benediction, for the valediction, I'm sorry, not the benediction. And this is directed at the graduates. As you graduate today from the University of the South Pacific and return to your homes, ever broaden your vision and your resolve to serve your people and humankind. And may truth, justice, and peace guide and direct you now and forevermore. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, and graduates, that concludes the ceremony. You are now invited to refreshments outside the gymnasium.